As we've been telling you, while the holidays should be a joyous occasion, it can, of course, come with stress.
Yeah, especially challenging for those with obsessive-compulsive disorder, OCD. To talk more about how we can manage OCD, especially this time of year, is Dr. Elizabeth McInvale, who's with us. She's the director of the McLean OCD Institute here in Houston. Doctor, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Doing well. Thank you for having me.
Good. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it.
Doctor, how can OCD and anxiety increase over the holidays? I'm sure there are lots of different reasons for it.
There really are, so depending on someone's OCD symptoms, it can increase for lots of different reasons and in different ways. But overall, what we know is that the holidays tend to bring increased stress, increased expectations of being around family, being around events, and all of those different things can just increase our vulnerabilities. And so we know that individuals living with mental health conditions, when vulnerabilities are increased, their illness symptoms seem to increase as well.
All right, so we can say those vulnerabilities are oftentimes there around the holidays for the reasons you mentioned. And then what kind of signs of OCD or anxiety can other family members look out for, so we can kind of help each other in that sense?
Yeah, this is so important, right? But one of the big things we want to look for is this individual acting different or outside of their norm? So has their eating changed? Has their sleeping changed? Are they isolating more? Are they withdrawing more? Do they look or appear scared or anxious? Or are we seeing them engage in different behaviors? Maybe their hands are chapped and red because they're engaging in excessive hand washing, or they're asking lots of reassurance seeking questions. So we want to kind of look for, are things outside of the norm, so to say, and then of course, is it different or does it deviate from that individual's norm or baseline?
Okay. Doctor, what would you say are the best ways for family and friends to help individuals through the holidays that are feeling anxious or have OCD, and then maybe parents for children, if they start noticing these symptoms in their younger children, how would they address that?
Great question. I think the biggest piece is, can we be flexible around expectations? So many of us have set expectations that we want everyone to follow or fall into during the holidays, but we really want to practice flexibility for them, having empathy, showing empathy, and meeting them where they are. When people are struggling with mental health, they want somebody to sit and ask them in a non-judgmental way and offer support. We don't expect you to be able to fix it right away. So try not to go into fix-it mode of like, here's how we're going to address this and here's what we're going to do. And instead, be a listening ear, offer empathy, and offer support. The second piece is work to get them into appropriate treatment. There's treatment that works for OCD and anxiety, and we want to lead people in that direction.
That's a good point. We wanted to ask you about, different maybe mental health resources and what kind of options are available for whether it is adults or the children like Sophia was mentioning.
Absolutely. So there's lots of different providers and clinics, across the country. Here in Houston, McLean OCD Institute is a specialty OCD treatment program where we only really treat anxiety and OCD. So you want to find a specialist. That's really important with mental health. I think so many times with mental health, we go to just like a broad provider or a broad mental health clinician, but we want to find a specialist who treats our diagnosis. So whatever someone's living with, whether it's OCD, whether it's bipolar disorder, schizophrenia, you want to see someone who specializes in that disorder so that we can get you appropriate treatment and care. For anxiety and OCD, that's cognitive behavioral therapy, and there's a specific form of treatment called exposure and response prevention.
And Doctor, people are probably surprised to know that more and more people are dealing with this than, ever before. As long as you don't feel like you're alone, I think, knowing that others are also dealing with something like this, I think that helps in the healing process too.
Absolutely. Mental illness is so common and it impacts so many of us, myself included. I've talked a lot about my story, and it's really important that we destigmatize first, but then we also help people understand there is appropriate help and resources, right? We don't want people to feel like they're alone, and we also don't want you to feel like there's not help, because both of those actually are not true.
Dr. Elizabeth McInvale, director of the McLean OCD Institute. Thanks so much for joining us. We want our viewers to know they can find more at click2houston.com, searching the keywords OCD and Scene on 7. Doctor, thanks again.
Thank you so much. Help and hope are always available.